Good YouTubing, everybody. Thanks for stopping by the channel and checking out this review. What we're going to talk about, McFarlane Toy Spawn Reaper. We're going to go over the measurements, scale the figure with other figures, the appearance, looking at the sculpt and the paint ops, looking at the piece count and the accessories, points of articulation, pricing, pros and cons, the box, and where the figure was purchased. Also, shout out to Widowmaker2K23 for asking about this review. Now here you go, we got it just for you and everybody else. Let me know something, guys. Who is your favorite Spawn character that McFarlane has been releasing out of these action figures? Let me know who your favorite is. Leave it in the comments so we can talk about it. For me, I do like Disruptor. He's pretty cool. And I also, Medieval Spawn's always been my top above all. But let's go ahead and roll this guy off the stand and let's give him a measure. See how tall he sits. Okay, so let's go ahead and measure him up. We'll start with the inches. Let's do that. All right, there he is in his stance. And we're looking at where his head, the top of his head is. It looks like 7.5 inches. That's where he's at. I'm seeing, let's check it again. Yeah, 7.5 inches. Okay, for the centimeters, if he's at 7.5 inches, he'll be right at 19 centimeters. Okay, that's where he's at. That's where he's standing. And that's what we're working with today. Okay, let's get a few figures here to scale them up. We'll do Disruptor. All right, there you go, Disruptor. And we'll do Sin. There you go. All right, you see the size comparison here? I think they do look good together. A lot more other spawns we have to put together, but I just thought, hey, why not these two? So you get the idea. Okay. Okay, so here's the piece count. As you can see, there's this pair of hands there. Looking okay. Not bad at that. Got some ugly cuts on them, but hey, they'll do. And then you got his scythe here, right? There it is right there. Pretty long. Actually, very long. Got a long pole on it there. There you go. That's it. So on the piece count here, you're going to have the 2 hands, which is 2. And then you're going to have his scythe, which is 3. Okay? So we see him here. Let's go ahead and check out these things up close. Okay, so let's look at the accessories up close. We're going to go with the pairs of hands. I'm looking at them here. They're both the exact same, so we just need to look at one so we don't get too crazy. Okay, here we are. You see the hands here. You have the spikes come at the top, and then you have some seriously bad cuts from the tooling. That's just too many lines. You should do away with those. Smooth those away, be great. There you go, the fingers there. They do look terrible. But it works for the figure because the coloring and he's holding his weapon, so that's all right. But you can see the hand here. Not too crazy, right? Not at all. There you go, your peg system. Let's put it right in. Okay, so that's what, there you have it. That is how the hands look. Not too great in my opinion. Okay, so let's look at his scythe. Yeah, okay. This is pretty flexible material. You see here, really flexible. It's kind of hard to fit in his hand once you raise it to the top areas because it's thick. But if you heat the hand up, you should be fine. I'm looking at this more of a rubber feel to it. I don't know if you could get if you were trying to do a wash on it. I don't think that the wash would hold well when it's trying to get into the grooves of the figure of the piece here. So I think it's as is how it looks, just like it is, right? Okay, so this part here, you could do a little work to this. You see there? It's not bad. You have that silver. Throw a little bit of black wash in there and let that stuff get into those crevices to make it look more realistic. I think that would work. Yeah. Put a little bit of red in there for some blood effect if you like. But you can do a lot with this. But there it is. His scythe. There you go. You got it. Very long. Let's measure this guy. See how long this thing is. It's pretty long. So let's do it on inches. Let's go on the inches here. Let me see. How long is it really? Okay, this thing is it's 8.5 inches long. That's crazy. Not including that part. So it's pretty long weapon there. Okay, and that's gonna do it for the accessories. Okay, so let's take a look at this figure close. Let's look at him closely here. All right, so let's do the wings first. You see the wings? Nothing to it, right? Actually, they're pretty detailed. If you look real closely, I do like the feathers. Very detailed on the wings. Nice job. Cool. Okay. We see that inside the wings. Great job. Okay, so let's look at the face. Nothing to it. You got your plastic cut out. Slap it on. All right, got some grazed material there. Grazed here. Kind of grazed there, right? All right, so all grazed here as well. All the way down to the stomach. Shoulder pads. A lot of detail there. All right, this is hard material as well. Okay, this is more plastic right here on his forearm. Hard plastic. Yep, some ABS. Okay, same here on this side. Of course, it's going to be the same on both. Okay, got some little hard plastic there, some ABS. There you go. This almost looks like soft goods, but that's just painted so well that it's just hard. I thought it might be some soft goods around there, but no. Okay, this is grazed here and painted yellow like that. Okay, all this is all hard plastic, all ABS, very hard, very prickly. A lot of detail, huh? Okay, yeah, not bad. They did you well, man. Let's go to the back here. All that grays in the back and that brown, right? Feet, pegs there for stands. That great MCFARLANE stand. Yes, sir. Okay, so we see the appearance. We see it. It looks pretty decent. Okay. So let's look at the sculpt and the paint ops. Okay, so we'll check out the sculpt. We looked earlier in the appearance. We saw it looked pretty decent. So we see the sculpt of the wings. I told you that was pretty great detail. Very nice there. That sculpting's great. Painted up. Okay. We'll go to his arm because that's got a lot of detail. You see all the work there. Portray all here. Yes. Great job on that, guys. And we know it's the same on both sides. Great work. The head will have that plastic slapped on it. And then whatever sculpting they need to do, you see it there. Okay. Got something on the back. Good work. Okay, let's go to the middle of the stomach. Chest area. Okay. See the work there. All right. Great sculpting there. Here. By the diaper. And then we know this is hard plastic. Maybe a good mold. Maybe they molded this, I'm sure. Not sure if it was hard plastic and they did some sculpting, but it looks like it was already made in the machine and molded. Same with the gauntlets, right? Okay. And then we see the figure. There go the feet. Nothing to it. All right, so we see that. So let's go ahead and check out the paint ops. Okay, so let's look at the paint ops. So we know the wings, black, right? No wash, just black. Okay, back of the figure, brown. Okay, the plastic pieces here, and here. All this, yellow. Yellow mold, yellow, dipped in yellow. I'm not sure. Was he dipped in gold? All right. Pretty simple on that. Here, painted yellow, right? And then you have all this, all painted the same color. This is painted because this is actually PVC material. Didn't notice that. I noticed this was ABS, but this is PVC. That's soft. Painted the same color as his hands, middle of his body, and his feet. Okay? And then you have your black spawn that they have, signature. That black lining, right? Nothing to it. And then that plastic face. Nothing to it at all. That's very simple character. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. That points of articulation, that POA. Here we go. We're going to start with the wings first. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Wings got a peg system. It goes inside, and then you can rotate them any way you like, and they can come out. You can put them in. Pretty decent, right? See that? Fold them in, fold them out because of that peg system there, right? Pegs in, fits in just nicely. And that's the same on both sides of the figure. Don't need to show you the other side of the wing. That will be pointless. Okay, we're going for the head movement. Head down, flying down. We need that. Good. And then you're up, flying up. We like it. So head movement is great so far. Tilts. We like that. Nice tilt. What? What did you say? So the head movement is great. We know it goes all the way around, sitting on that ball and socket. That's ball and socket, ball joint, right? Okay, let's go to the arms. I'm glad this is PVC because we can raise those arms up a little higher, right? We like that. I'm liking how that's in that ball joint there, moving around on that fly system there. You see the fly system? Going down fly system. You can manipulate it in many ways. If you want to get that arm a lot higher, you can rotate these in many different ways and you put that arm higher because of the PVC plastic gonna let you do that. Okay, so let's go to the bicep swivel. The bicep swivel is, let's look here. Okay, so we have this in the way. Bicep swivel. Let me see if it's there. I'm not quite sure. Let me look real quick. Okay, so this thing has the padding of that PVC plastic stuck on the figure. Okay, so yes, okay, this is crazy. So yes, you do have the bicep swivel, but it's gonna be pointless because this is gonna swivel around with it. Weird. Okay, that's some stuff they do that I don't like. Okay, so we do have the lat system in the forearm. You see it goes all the way in, of course, right? Okay, there he is. So we know that's on both sides. Let's go to the middle of the figure. You do have rotation by the diaper. You see it rotating very nicely. Nothing sounds like it's clinking and clanking. So the mechanics are great. So you go all the way around. Good job. Then you'll have some stuff on by the sternum there. And that's also flexible as well. Great job on that. And we go to the legs on the click flies. Clickety click, 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 right? And we don't have no thigh swivel, but we do have the bend in the leg. And it looks like that it bends all the way up. Great on that. Watch your hands when you're trying to do your figure because these plastics are very hard and they will prick you. Very strange. Okay, the feet have a ball joint at the bottom and they also have a latch that goes by the ankle. So you can go in and out, and they also have the pivot in the toe, right? Love that pivot in the toe. Okay, and that's the same on both sides. Great on the articulation. Well, I wouldn't say great, but it's pretty decent. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's go over some pros and cons. Let's do the pros first. The pros, you see the paint work, great. The wings, pretty awesome. The figure itself, if you look in the comics, let me go ahead and throw this picture up. Look there. You can see him. He's more of a slim character. He's not thick like he is in this McFarlane toy. So that part, I'm wondering, why did they make him so bulky and thick? Because he's more of a slim, looks like he's real slim and agile. That's what I see in the photos in the comics. But okay, but above all, he does look great. Okay, that's my pros. And what I don't like about the figure is that he is real stiff. Some of the areas are connected to each other that shouldn't be. His bicep and his shoulder pad, they shouldn't be connected. That's weird. Also, a pair of hands is not going to cut it. I do like his scythe. That's pretty cool, but he should have something else besides that, so I don't like that. So I'm going to go ahead and give the figure a 3 out of 5. That's what I'm going to give it, 3 out of 5 stars. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and we'll get to talking about it. For the pricing here, this is Big Bad Toy Store site, so we see the pricing's at $26.99. I'm pretty sure it might be $1 cheaper at Entertainment Earth. I'm not quite sure. You have to check that out for yourselves. But that is the price. If you're looking to pick it up, link is in the description down below. Okay, so here's the packaging. At the top, you have your ages, and over here on the corner here, you're gonna have McFarlane toys. Nothing on the top of the panel. We'll flip over to the side. You're gonna have his comic. I'm pretty sure this is comic book art. Yep, and you see all that green and this yellow and whatnot. There goes the Spawn logo there. Take a closer look at that. Looks great. Looks great. Okay, this side panel, your normal slit through the side and the front side here. You can see through the bubble. Then you have your red here, McFarlane toys, and of course the Spawn logo. Right? Let's go to this front. Well, we'll go to the front of the box here where the bubble is. Okay, we see the figure nicely tucked away. Right there in the blister. He does have his extra hands there, so he got some accessories. And then he has his axe in the background past the bubble, and I'm pretty sure it's right by the diorama, right? Okay, so let's look at the Spawn and the Reaper there. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and flip it over to the back side. Okay, so the back of the box here, you see the Spawn and the Reaper. Then you're going to have your 22 moving parts, plus that comic artwork, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna say something about the artwork in the figure itself. A couple things about them that I don't like, but overall figure's good. We'll check on that. Okay, then there goes some McFarlane stuff there. Yeah, and then we can go ahead and put this thing on the bottom and go ahead and put a close-up to it, and you guys can read that and we can talk about it. And that's gonna do it for the outside of the packaging. Okay, so here's the inside of the packaging. McFarlane kind of forces you to take this out, the diorama that he always has in his Spawn figures. You can see the diorama here, but he forces you to take it out because you're gonna need to get the wings. You need to pop these out, and you're gonna have to get his. See, I should have known what the weapon's called. Well, I'm gonna know it when we start reviewing it. But you should be able to get to these in a different way than having to pop the whole thing out. So you have to look at that. Looking at that. What's that? Yes, his stand. So that's what you have to do. You have to pop it out the box. Make sure you pop it out very gently. Get the size right because you will tear it up, and you don't want to do that. And okay, so do you see it? There it is. Okay. And you guessed it. You can get it at BigBadToyStore.com. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and check them out. And this brings us to the end of our video. If you found the video informational or you just simply enjoyed watching, please hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe button. And as always, this has been another toy review. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.